Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel Easy Coding with Ankit. Today's topic is print pattern using recursion. Let's get started. So in today what we will do, we will print this pattern. You can see star. We are printing in first row. We are printing one star. In second row we are printing two star. Like that for fifth row we are printing five star. So we'll print this pattern. We will print in using both for loop, using for loop also, and using recursion as well. So that we can see the difference of those two algorithm. Time complexity of this algorithm will be n square and space complexity is constant. Let's write the code for this. I will write the code in Java language. First, let's write the code using for loop. Print pattern. So first we need number of row, how many row till what row we have to print. So that row count we need. So we can take this as a n value, and inside this we will add for loop. So first you can see in each row we are printing based on a row number. Like first row we will be printing one star, second row two stars, like that. So let's take first pointer row equal to 1. We will start with 1 only. We will not start with 0, and row will be greater or equal to n and row plus plus. So for each row you can see I'm starting with 1, and I'm this row variable will be continue till n. So if the size of n is 5, so this for loop will execute 5 times. So that for loop will be handled for each row. Now we have to take care of column. So you can already see that for each row we are printing that many stars. That means there will be that many columns. So for first row there will be one column, second row there will be two column. Like that for five row there will be five column. So for that we will consider this. It is like if we are considering fifth row, then there will be five column. So what we can do, we will add call. We start with call variable. Call value will be assigned to 0, and then call will be less or equal to row, because in each row we will start with 1 and we will go till the size of row. If you are considering fifth row, then fifth column till fifth column we have to continue. So we can check using the row and call plus plus. Inside this we will just print star, and after for loop we will print new line so that we can see this pattern properly. Print pattern. We will call with 5. We are passing n value as 5, so row will be 5 and column will be max, like it start with 1 and max it will go till 5. Let's run this code. So you can see I got the pattern correctly. So that's how we will use for loop, and we'll print this pattern. Time complexity is also we can discuss here. For first for loop, the time complexity will be n. For second for loop also time complexity will be n. So the total time complexity of this algorithm is n square, because we are inside each one for loop we are putting a second for loop. So these two n will be multiplied. So it will become n square. And space complexity is constant. Let's write this pattern, print this pattern using recursion. How we'll print it? First, we will create a public static method void print pattern. We will use R to separate this method. We will have same variable n, which indicates how many till how many row we have to print, and also we have to start um, from first row. So what we can do, we can take row variable also here, and call variable also as an argument. So these two value will be passed once we call this. And in this pattern, we will start from which location? We will start from first row, first column. So those two value will be passing here, and using that value only we will try to print all the we'll complete the complete pattern. Here, what we will do first, we have to print a star. So let's print the star. Now after printing star, we have to go to we have to move to next column. So let's call this method again. Not this one. We'll use recursive method, and we will move to next column. So we will be doing call plus one. So using this method, now we will move to next column. So first we will print a star, then we will move to next column, then we will print a star, then we will move to next column. Like that we will do. And what to complete this pattern, after each row we have to move to next. So that part we have to handle it. How we will handle it? We will check if, as you can see, we are incrementing column. So once column is greater than row, then we can move to next. So in the first row we will be printing one only. So here by default we'll be passing one and one. So it will print star one time. Next it will be moved, column will be moved to second. So second, if this condition is true, that means call is greater than row. Row value is 1 and column become 2. That time we have to move to next row basically. So what we will do here, we will call this print method again. First we will print new line, and then we will call this method print star, and we will be passing row value as row plus 1. And what will be column value? Column value again we have to start from first column, so that it will be continue again printing first, second, third, like that it will go. So this part will cover how we will move to next row. And now we have to add one base case where we have to stop printing. That how we will check? We will check if row is greater than n. Once we, let's say if our passing row value as 5, so we have printed 5 times. After that we have to stop. So we can check this condition. If row is greater than n, then return from this function. So that's our base case. Let's call this method and see if it is printing correctly. Print recursive. Row will be passing as and value will be passing as 5. Row will be 1 and column will be 1, because we will start printing from first row, first column. Okay, I did one mistake. From here, when we move to next row, we have to return it. That part I have missed. Because of this it was not printing, but now you can see I'm getting correct pattern. So that's about how we'll print this pattern using recursion. Time complexity of this algorithm will be also n square, because for each row we will be printing n times. For n columns we'll be printing, so it will be n square only. Space complexity is constant. That's about this topic. Thank you for watching my video.